Hey guys, what it is your girl Cadillac. Yes, I'm Cadillac Dixon. I'm the Drama Life Prison Wife. I'm the legally blind artist that is rapping and painting for justice. Hoping, because you got to hold your breath for justice. To see justice before our face to bleak. Yes, it's your girl Cadillac. Anyways, coming through the last 5 minutes of September the 27th. So it's about to be September the 28th by the time this uploads. But just getting on for work. Gotta thank God. I don't know, but today seemed kind of odd. Anyways, I'm just so happy to have gotten through this work week. And it's not like don't have another work week on the other side of these 2 days. So I'm gonna be up half the night tonight. I gotta go home, finish cleaning up and stuff. And then that'll be half of my off day once I wake up. But yeah, it is what it is. Like, we got to work to live and live to work. Hustle hard until it hurts. Work your fingers down to the bone. And once you pay your bills and got nothing to come home with. Hey, once you pay your bills and got nothing to come home with. Once you pay your bills, ain't got nothing to come home with. Here's your girl Cadillac. But, girl, I'm sorry. I got off on my justice tangents. Girl, you know it is so hard for me. It's so hard for me, girl. I said I was going to be telling my testimonies, right? I was going to lead this justice over there to the side because, they don't want to grant no justice, like for real. And they keep giving me man's version of justice when I need godly justice, like for real. And this world just is not finna, So I'm like, girl, you gotta push justice to the side and just focus on just focus on you and God. But that's my daughter's calling, so we gotta make this real short, cause she gonna call right back, girl. And if I answer, it is going to cut the video off. But anyways, let's do this quickly. I'm sorry, but I'm gonna tell a story time / testimony, and that's how I got sidetracked off my testimonies because injustice just keeps happening on the daily, and it's so hard for me not to say anything because that is that's one of my passions, like justice for real, really, real justice, real God's real justice, godly justice. Girl, I done said too much. Let me just stop. But today, really, I just wanted to talk about, like, from a young age, I've had crazy dreams. I don't dream all the time, but when I dream, I know it means something, girl, because I don't dream all the time. And then when I dream, it is so, like, it just really stands out. Or I would have visions that is like a thought that runs across my mind from nowhere, like completely I'm doing something else or talking to somebody else, and then this thought just jumps into my mind, and then it kind of depletes, so it's like a vision, right? But this one is more about a dream, and this has happened since I was young, and then when I was a kid, like, and then when I was in my 20s, and like, girl, so if I have a dream, girl, I pay attention because I don't dream like that. Yo, girl, be gone to bed. I be so tired and I run myself down to the fumes. But I'm going to tell you the scariest dream I ever had. And this dream, actually, I think this dream had to do with narcissism. And I did not have a meaning to the dream until decades later. See, I'm learning my life by looking hindsight what everything meant. But I really think it was that spirit of narcissism. But the way to dream is, I think you can actually pertain this to how people feel about our justice slash injustice system, right? So, girl, let me just tell the story quickly before my daughter called back. So this dream, and this was the scariest dream I ever had in my life, girl. I'm in a car, and my mother is driving. I'm in the passenger seat. My mother has on all white, draped all the way down, and it's like a robe, and it had some type of headpiece and that draped down, and it was just all white. I'm literally getting chills telling this. All white. And I'm sitting in the passenger seat, and she's like, Kita, we gotta go fight the evil. We gotta fight the evil. And I'm like, I don't even know where we're going, but she's frantic, and she's like, we gotta go fight the evil, right? And she looks at me, and I look at her. And when I looked at her, she reaches over and starts strangling me. And her white, all her white draping and her gown draping turned black. All black. And she was choking me. And I woke up, and I literally felt choking, like like this. I'm like, oh my God, what kind of dream is that? I wake up, I go to sleep. It is right back in that same car, and it's the same scenario where my mother's driving, and she's like, Kita, we gotta go fight the evil. We gotta fight the evil. She's draped all in white, and then I look, and it immediately flips to black, and she starts choking me, and I wake up. This happened like 3 times, so I was like, I ain't going to bed. Like, girl, I'm good tonight. We staying up all night, like, for real. Now, for me, I feel like that was the spirit that fuels narcissistic energy. But the justice system slash injustice system is very narcissistic. So, you know, in a narcissist, they hide behind a mask. They hide behind justice and keeping us safe, allegedly. So that's their mask. And we feel like, allegedly, they're the good guys, keeping us safe. They're going to fight the bad guys. And then you find out, once really dealing with them, that they're actually allegedly the bad guys. They're the evil, allegedly. But they wear that long white. We sit up on top of God's lap. We can't do no wrong. We can't say no wrong, allegedly. But just as evil. And if they aren't, that system allegedly that they upholding is evil, and it's not there for the purposes that you think it is. So when we were in that car going to fight, we got to fight the evil, we got to fight the evil, and you realize you thought you were fighting evil, but you were on the wrong side. You were not fighting evil. You were evil fighting good. You were fighting the good. You were on the wrong side, but you thought you were doing the right thing because this is what you've been told. This is what you've been sold, allegedly. So you take the position of being righteous and upright, but because you don't know the whole truth, you're literally on the wrong side. So I see that as how I was just telling you, I've been telling you about how people say, you know, fighting this evil system to get my husband wrongfully incarcerated to get him back home, right? So the world sees him as evil, as the criminal, and they see themselves as the good law-abiding citizens that condemn him because he shouldn't have did what he did, because that system is good, allegedly, and is keeping us safe. And they go by the laws that they set forward. And they go by due process, allegedly. They do not violate people's rights. So if you went through that system, you have to be bad. If you were found guilty, you have to be guilty, because they don't do that to people in that good system, that, holier than thou system. But in all actuality, a lot of those convictions allegedly are force fits, taking people's rights and taking people's lives wrongfully. My opinion, allegedly. So when you jump on the side, make sure it truly is the side of justice, because you might be waking up thinking you going to fight the evil, and then you wake up and that got a chokehold on you. That system got a chokehold, got you in a chokehold. All right, gotta go get my little grandkids. It's your girl Cadillac.